Hold on, everybody. I gotta answer a fucking phone call from Ralph, I guess. Was not expecting this. This is Ralph, how are ya? I just beat a wild Tyrogue. I told my kid, but he scoffed that he could do the same thing easily. Boy, has he gotten cocky. You call your mom sometimes, too. Alright, so that happened. Hello, everybody! I am Muffin Mythos, and welcome back to another wonderful live stream. It is great to see you all. We're back again with HeartGold Randomizer Nuzlocke. So it's been a hot minute, and I thought before, because I'm pretty sure what we have to do is I'm pretty sure that we have to go and fight Price, if I'm not mistaken. But before we did that, I thought we should go and just go see our teammates real quick, because it has been a hot minute since we played this. Actually, over a year, believe it or not. Life has had me busy. But let's go ahead and see our teammates, because it's been a hot minute, and I feel like that's always the important part about a Nuzlocke. Also, hope you're all doing good today. It's great to see you all. Welcome back. And let's see this teammates that we got. So, do we have a dead box? I'm guessing I was releasing them. I'm guessing that's what I was doing. Alan, Tira, it's great to see y'all. Hey, it's 1:30 for me, so I can't stay for too long, but have fun with the stream. Oh, thank you, Tira. It's good to see ya. Make sure to get some good rest, okay? Make sure you cuddle up with a bunch of bunnies. Alan, it's good to see you. Alan, how you doing today? We got Pandora the Absol, Nidord the Nidoqueen, Leo the Luxio, Dasher the Manetric, the Rapture Firo. Okay. We slapped with that name. Oh, but it has Keen Eyes and ability. That's sad. Just Abra. Just an Abra. We have a Relicanth. I forgot about that name. Dinodon. Wanda the Goldeen. Bader the Sunkern. I forgot about Bader. Bader, it's been such a long time. Actually, I should look into some of these natures. I wonder if we have any, like, crazy natures here. Not really, huh? Slime Luminian, okay. I don't know why we named it Slime, but alright. Neutron the Mine. I remember Neutron. Neutron was carrying. If I'm not mistaken, Neutron actually did, like, a great job during some gym battles. We got Shucky the Crod. Oh, that's right, because we randomized the Shuckle. That's right. This was a Shuckle that got randomized. I forgot. Magnet with 2 T's for the Magnemite. Chick Magne the Meryl. Will Smith the Nidorino. Ooh, we gotta change that name. That's a that's a not good one. Cocksleeve the Bellsprout. Why? Why did we name him this? We got the Giraffaric. Daffy the Golduck. That's Heartbreak the Shiny Caterpie. What? I'm sorry. We had a shiny Caterpie. Wait, hold on. Okay. When the fuck did we get No, that's right. This was the red Gyarados. That's why it's shiny. I thought we actually got a legit shiny and I just didn't remember. Holy fuck. Solo! Oh my gosh, Wolfie, how you doing? It's good to see ya. Dan Green the Entei. Oh fuck, we gotta bust out Dan Green. Free Dan Green. Husky the Marshtomp, Beetleborg the Heracross, Goggles the Trapinch, Beautisou the Mewtwo. That's right, you were a big W. You were a hefty. You were a crazy bull. Mechatree the Caesar, and Cam the Hitmontop. God, we had a roster. Fuck. Anyways, like I said, without further ado, we should go into the gym battle, right? My English sucks. I'll just sit back and watch. Well, you know, I'm just glad you're here, and if you're having a good time, I'm glad that you're having a good time regardless. And also, even if, like, your English is, like, poor, which I bet it's actually pretty great, in my opinion, coming from half my family not natively speaking English, I'm pretty sure it's, like, great. Like, you can talk if you want to. Like, you don't have to censor yourself. No, that's right. That's right. This is what we had to do. We're not fighting Price. We still have to do Team Rocket. Damn. Okay. Holy shit! Can you go to jail for that? You just assaulted that man with a hyper beam. What took you so long, Sky? Just as I thought, that strange radio signal's coming from here. By the way, don't mind if you can hear my chair creaking. That's just my fat dumpy in my new chair. The stairs are right here. Sky, we should split up to check this place. I'll go first. Dragonite's such a fun Pokemon. On the secret stairway, how did you do that? I thought it was well camouflaged. I mean, maybe don't have, you know, like a one-of-a-kind unique sprite on top of the place you're trying to hide, dude. Maybe that would have hit it better, you know? That guy's Dragon-type Pokemon are tough. Yeah, you just got hit with a Hyper Beam, dude. Husky, what are you thinking about this? Husky was happy to see that. Husky was more than happy to watch that motherfucker get blasted. Okay, so I remember the trick here. I don't think whatever's gonna show up is gonna hurt Husky. I think Husky should be okay. Husky's a bit of a tank. He's a beefy boy. You know, I just kind of realized that, like, intruder alert sound, it kind of sounded like, the Mega Man X, like, boss warning sound effect. Oh, shit! Okay! You have a Spiritomb! Husky's got this. It's just a Spiritomb. Oh, yeah, no, Husky's got this, like, low diff. Low diff. Bam! Spiritomb is definitely one of those Pokemon that, like, you see and, like, you're more intimidated by because it's hard to get. But then you actually fight it. Oh my god! Okay, that's a little bit more scary. Can't lie. It is only level 19, but that's a motherfucking Tyranitar. Yeah, that's a Tyranitar. Tyranitar used Accelerock. Tyranitar one-shot your fucking Husky. Team Rocket's actually all Mavericks. True. You can't disprove it. Mavericks are just robots that look like humans. We can't disprove the fact that they look like humans. Therefore, they're all Mavericks. Therefore, they all must die. Do we want Mud Shot or Mud Bomb? Mud Bomb is a tiny bit stronger, but it's more likely to miss. Fuck it, we're getting rid of Mud Bomb. Or Mud Shot. My thought process is that we are eventually going to get Earthquake, right? Because I'm pretty sure Marshtomp learns Earthquake. So we can hold off on, like, the super high accuracy for now. Oh, by the way, if my audio is too quiet or too loud, or if the game is too quiet or too loud, let me know and I'll toggle it. Chat, here's a fun question that, like, I know it's, like, not, like, a unique question, but just, like, it's always interesting to hear. If y'all had to pick between, like, you know, like, the Gen 3 starters, like, Torchic, Mudkip, and Trico, which one did y'all pick? Like, which one is y'all's favorite among the three? Because I feel like, aside from Gen 4, debatably, Gen 3 has, like, the best set of starters. I think Gen 4 edges it out, especially because of Infernape being there. But I do wonder, like, how many people are, like, super on, like, the side of Marshtomp, or super on the side of Torch. Because I feel like everybody likes the Gen 3 starters. It's sort of like, you know, liking water, unless, like, you're Osmongold. Everybody likes it. You may have something else that's more of a favorite, but you still like it. Mudkip is my favorite starter of all generations. Mudkip has to be, like, top 5 for me. I want to say top 3 off the top of my head, because I know for a fact Chimchar and Bulbasaur are top 2. So I'm not sure if Also, let's get Husky the fuck out of here. This is a grass type. Beetleborg's got this. But, because I definitely do, like... I completely lost my train of thought. I forgot we gave Beetleborg Aqua Jet! That's right, we randomized the HMs, so our Pokemon can learn moves that they wouldn't normally know. Sorry, my dog's being silly. Come here, girl. Come here. Come on. She's being ridiculous right now. My doggo's in the back misbehaving. Have y'all ever seen... There's a... It's one of my favorite episodes of Aqua Teen Hunger Force. It had a... Master Shake, like the milkshake guy. It had him... Let me lean over and fix my blanket real quick because it's messing up my chair's rollers. It had one of my favorite clips where, like, Master Shake was, like... It was the Ezekiel episode. And, like... He's in his car. And he's like, my son... He doesn't listen to me. God, if y'all haven't watched, like, Aqua Teen Hunger... I want to say what the rest of that joke is, but I can't because YouTube will get on my ass about it. Oh my... Oh, whoa! Whoa! Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute. Hold the fuck up! Choice Specs and special attack, right? Did we just get, like, the instant win condition for the rest of this playthrough? Because if I'm not mistaken, Choice Specs doubles your special attack, right? Am I mistaken about that? Actually, I have 3 members of my favorite team, Swampert, Caesar, and Flygon. Only Tyranitar, Garchomp, and Gastrodon are missing. Really solid picks, too. They're all, like, really fun Pokemon. Yeah, special attack, yeah, holy shit! Bidoof is set. I'd say Flygon is, like... Flygon's, like, a top 20 Pokemon for me. Flygon has a special, like, place in my heart. And it bums me the hell out. Did I have to touch the computer in order to turn that off? I forget. But it really breaks my heart that we stopped the, there we go, we turned off the lasers and stuff. Probably should have fought them for the EXP, but who cares? I can just level ground in the wild. Like, it really bums me out that we stopped Mega Evolution not only before we got to... What is it? Before we got to, like, you know, Gen 4. So we could have gotten, like, Mega Infernape, like, Torterra, and Empoleon. But we also didn't get Mega Flygon. Flygon deserves a Mega. Flygon is so fucking cool. Oh, thank God for a Repel. What? Oh, that's what it was. Tira, I don't know if you've ever played Infinite Fusion, but it has one of my favorite, like, custom sprites ever for Flygon, where if you fuse it with Typhlosion, it's like goggles are like fire. It's like a fiery mask pair of goggles. Like, it's so weird. But it's really fucking cool. If you've never seen the Typhlosion and Flygon fusion, definitely, like, look it up. Instead of Megas, we now have Pokemon, but big. I mean, yeah, that's what people wanted out of Pokemon, right? Megas were stupid. Forming a special bond with your Pokemon and ascending to a new field of evolution, that was not cool. Now your Pokemon getting a crystal crown on their head, that's badass. Okay, Bet, I'll send you the sprite. Infinite Fusion has, like, the sad thing where there's, like, some, like, badass, like, fusion designs, but the Pokemon still has, like, terrible stats. Oh, and, me, I know y'all have seen her before on the channel. Me and my friend, Biddy, 2Biddy, we were playing our Infinite Fusion Soul Link in our free time, and, we've had, like, I'm pretty sure it's a fusion of a of a of a Wobbuffet and a Snorlax, and we just named it the Win Condition. And it really is terrifying. Wobbuffet in Nuzlocke is either a W pull or it's your biggest nightmare to fight against. Do we dare leave in Husky? No, it's quite effective. I was about to say, do we have Husky come in here and put this grass-type bitch in his place? And prove once and for all that Marshtomp is the better starter, but no. We're not gonna play with fire. But if y'all have never played Infinite Fusion, I highly recommend it. I definitely think it's one of the most fun, like, Pokemon fan games out there. It's definitely better than Radical Red. I've really realized recently, I love the quality of life improvements that Radical Red adds to Pokemon, but my god, is it horribly designed at times. Sky, in order to unlock the door to the radio transmitter, you need the voice of a certain person. Then you know the person is Patrell, the Team Rocket executive. I found out he's hiding in the leader's office. Unfortunately, though, that room is also protected with a password. Sky, we need the password to their leader's office first. So we beat the shit out of him. we beat him up till he lets us know. That's been a funny thing in my free time too. I've been watching, because my friend, y'all have met Faith on the channel. My friend Faith, she introduced me to My Little Pony. I know the entire premise of My Little Pony is, you know, friendship is magic and all that stuff. But it's really kind of, like, funny how you realize, hey, Twilight, just blast this bitch. These people that are causing the problems, you're like you're the pony equivalent of, like, a god, right? Just blast them. What are they gonna do? They're not gonna stop you. Who are they gonna plane to? HR? Motherfucker, you are HR. Poke Rogue is really cool. I really need to play Poke Rogue. So it's been Moonlight. Hey, how you doing? Jay, when was I a moderator? When I was more actively streaming in the past, I made you a moderator, clearly. But on top of that, clearly I am a ditz and I do not remember actively doing it. But Swordsman, you were cool enough to get the pass. We're getting Beetleborg the fuck out of here. We need a Dark type. Dark type is such a good type. Oh, you can't disable Binasu! A god of destruction yields to no one! God. Holy shit. Before creation came Mewtwo. That is still, to this day, one of the craziest things that's ever happened on this channel, was getting a motherfucking Mewtwo in a Nuzlocke. I will never be over this. Yeah, that's right, we're trying to level up Husky, I forgot. That really is, like, a thing to, like, notice, too. Like, as you, like, get older, you kind of realize, like, wow, Marshtomp is really cool. Why does Marshtomp not know any, like, water stab moves that are, like, also physical until Gen 4? Oh! I feel like Husky can take this. Husky, please stop missing. Husky, this thing's actually scary because I just remembered they have Explosion. Oh my god. Okay, maybe it doesn't have Explosion. God, I really am like too scared to swap out. It's like I shouldn't be scared of a Regice. Regice isn't really like a DPS, but all the Regis know Explosion as like their first move. So this thing, I'm not sure if it's low enough level to know Explosion or not, but it is a little scary. We're gonna keep in Husky, and we're just gonna keep going for... Okay, there it is, there it is, okay. Husky's got this, Husky, you're tanky, you're a bunch of levels above, Husky! Okay, 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 we're good, okay. That's what I was worried about! Oh my god. Oh, thank god I healed when I did, holy shit. God, Regis are terrifying in Nuzlocke. Just the fact that they know that by default is so scary. Husky lived! Husky's a trooper! What moves does Cam have? We don't really have many, like, good, just, like, standard attacking moves for Husky, do we? Well, no, I mean, Mud Bomb's not gonna be neutral, right? Because, like, it's a pure water type. Does ground resist water? I don't think ground resists water. Or, I don't think water resists ground. Just to be safe. Just to be safe in case this Dugong knows Explosion or some shit. You know what? That's fine. You know what? You read our mind. Dugong, you're 12 steps ahead of the curve. You're leaps and bounds ahead of us with that big brain move. Can we take a second to just, like, acknowledge how dogshit the Gen 2 starters are until they got their Megas? Well, no, not even their Megas. They didn't get Megas. I was thinking of a fan game. Can we acknowledge that, how terrible the Gen 2 starters were? Like, statistically speaking, like, I'm, like, 99% sure, like, don't get me wrong, I love Cyndaquil and Typhlosion, but just from, like, a stat perspective, they are just Charizard, but worse. Ooh. Minimize, okay. I forget what it is. Does anybody here know that secret combination where, like, if somebody uses, like, Minimize, like, Stomp is, like, a guaranteed hit? Or something like that? Oh my god! We're not fucking with this. We're not fucking with this. Why would you... Okay, okay, you're getting out of there. You are getting out of there. Okay, 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 okay. Okay! Okay, that happened. Alright. This is actually... What? This is the second time we fought Rayquaza. Why is there so many Rayquazas this playthrough? Jesus. Out of all the moves this motherfucker has, why did it go for fucking Crunch against a fucking... against a Marshtomp? God, that put the fear of God in me. Holy shit. Why did it use that? We're just going to a Pokemon Center. Like, for real, like, real talk. We're just gonna go to a Pokemon Center. Beetleborg is paralyzed. Like, God, that was not good. Oh, have a good night, Tira. Thanks for showing up. It's great to see you. I think this takes us back to the start, right? Yeah, it does. God. Birasu was about to... Little did we know is that Rayquaza is, like, the equivalent of, like, Zamasu. And Rayquaza, like, just, like, sensed where, like, the Supreme Kai was, whatever, like, Bidasu's equivalent of the Supreme Kai is. And just went to go kill him real quick. Rayquaza has extreme speed. There's no disproving that. He moved so fast, it just seemed like he was still in place for us. God, I cannot... If we had lost our Mewtwo, if Birasu had died, I would have been so heartbroken. How close is... Husky's still a bit away from leveling up. I guess we'll go and fight these guys. We'll just go ahead and get a fight in, just get some quick EXP. Scientist Mitch. Mitch Cotters. That is the weird part about Gen 2. As much as I love HeartGold and Soul Silver, this level curve is so bizarre. I need to continue my playthrough of, what is it I've been playing in my free time? Is it Pokemon, like, Enhanced Crystal or something? I'm trying to remember. It's like a ROM hack for Pokemon Crystal that, like, completely, like, revamps it and, like, changes up the story, fixes, like, the level curve and all that. That's always bothered me in Pokemon games, by the way. I'm not saying, like, every, like, computer in the world has to have, like, some, like, you know, like, in-depth lore, like, data on it, but, like, I really would like if, like, they just weren't pointlessly there, you know? Or what if that was actually, like, a PC that we could use to, like, you know, access our, you know, our PC for our Pokemon, you know? Take a sip of my water. Ida. Did y'all see the, it came out like a while back, but it was all over Twitter recently. It was the Deadpool versus Peter Griffin rap battle video. I suppose I should give some context for the people who don't know about it. There's a rap battle on YouTube called Deadpool versus Peter Griffin. It's sort of like a parody of epic rap battles. And it was genuinely beautiful. Like, it is one of the most nonsensical videos I've seen in a long while. And I highly recommend it. It is like 15 minutes of pure gold. Togepi used Metronome. Togepi used Sheer Cold. Sheer Cold hit. I know for a fact that... I know, like, what is it, Guillotine. Guillotine only works on Pokemon who are lower level than you. Do Sheer Cold and Fissure go by the same rule? Oh! Okay. That is a strong move. Pedal Dance is only 90 power in this game? Really? Bidoosu can learn Pedal Dance? I'm gonna say no for now. I don't like the idea of Bidoosu being locked into Pedal Dance. That is definitely, like, the most bizarre thing about this playthrough so far. Is the fact that, like, I feel like we have really strong team members, but none of them are actively, like, aside from Beetleborg, they're all, like, kind of, like, held back by their moveset. Because what does Bidoosu have again? Bidoosu has Infusion, Judgment, Barrier, and Swift. Yeah, like, not... Is Judgment physical? No, okay, no, it's special. I feel like the smart move here is just to lead with Bidoosu. Yeah, the smart move here is just to lead with Bidoosu. God, that Mewtwo sprite! I just got jump scared by that. Because I'm pretty sure we have to battle this guy. I've been waiting for you. See a sky. Me? You don't know who I am. It is me, Giovanni. The majestic Giovanni himself. You talking to me? Huh? I don't say anything like Giovanni. How come? I worked so hard to mimic him. I'm Patrell, a Team Rocket executive. You must be trying to sneak into the radio transmitter room. Well, that's not going to happen. That room is protected with a special password. The password is Hail Giovanni. Surprised to hear from me? Knowing the password will help you though. The door won't open unless I say the password. It only reacts to my voice. That's a voice that looks nothing like this character, and I'm more than— oh, come on! Why has every matchup for Bidoosu been terrible? I should have gone for Fury Cutter. Never mind, didn't matter. Another Spirit Team, okay. God, Mechatree's a beast, I swear. Ooh, a Skuntank. I feel like Husky can take this. Can Skuntank self-destruct? Can Skuntank pull a Wario and fill himself up with so much gas that he just fucking explodes? I wonder if that's a thing. Oh, you son of a bitch. He's going for accuracy strats, you piece of shit, that's banned! Does anybody in the chat like Skuntank? Like, is there anybody out there who's like, Skuntank is my favorite Pokemon? I don't think I've ever met somebody who's like a stan for Skuntank, you know? Since disbanding Team Rocket 3 years ago, Giovanni has been missing, but we're certain he's been waiting for the right time for a revival, ha ha ha. Losing to you won't change the fact that you're unable to get in the radio transmitter room. You need my voice to unlock it. I never realized he hit the wall. So, fun fact about Baby Sky, when I first played this game when I was younger, I didn't know, like, you had to talk to the Murkrow to, like, make him keep going, you know? So I just, like, got lost here for a little bit until, like, I wandered back and I found the Murkrow again. So he doesn't go here, does he? No, okay, he goes up there, yeah. I just want a good matchup for Bidoosu. It's so crazy, like, every time we've tried to bust out Bidoosu, Bidoosu has immediately just gotten low death. Murkrow, though. Do y'all like Murkrow or Honchkrow more? I'm curious to hear, I almost said to heal, to hear, because I feel like I see more people like Murkrow more. And that's kind of a shock to me, because I've always been like more of a Honchkrow girl. Honchkrow's cool as fuck. Hi, Sarama, how you doing today? It's good to see ya. Password is Hail Giovanni. I just realized we have 2 in Oh, I forgot about this. Oh, this is not good. Long time since I gooned to you. No, we do not do that in this household. There shall be no gooning here. Oh my god, a Graveler and a Celebi? Jesus. That's a level 40 shift tree! I feel like I'd have a Mecha tree in here. Oh, that's super effective! Bam! Okay, wow! I had nothing to worry about. Since Lance actually has like a good moveset on his Pokemon now, since it's been changed to a Shift Tree, are we about to just like sweep this motherfucker? Oh my god! Is Lance about to solo this? We haven't gotten a hit in! That is so crazy. Oh my god. Holy shit. Lance is actually soloing this fight for us. God, Gen 4's music was so good. Wow. We literally only got a hit in that entire time. Alright, so I forgot we have 2 encounters here, actually. We have the one in the room prior, and then we have these electrodes here, because they're static encounters. Because these electrodes, since the Gyarados was randomized, these should be randomized too. Oh my god, Chaos King, how you doing? It's good to see ya. It's been a hot minute. You know, before we do this, how many Pokeballs do we have? Okay, so we should be able to catch these. Okay. What's it gonna be? Ooh! Okay. I fuck with Sharpedo. I fuck with it. Okay. Mecha Tree should be able to just weaken it very simply. Oh, God. Okay, maybe not. Maybe we should just throw a Pokeball. Come on, you're blue and red somewhat. This Pokeball's blue and red. It fits it perfectly, dude. Come on. Fuck. I've been pretty good, Chaos. How are you? Oh, Yo, Lethargy, how you doing? It's good to see ya. God, Lethargy, I didn't recognize her profile picture for a second. I was trying to figure out what it was. I just opened my YouTube app to be like, what is that? Mud Bomb won't kill, right? Ooh, that's not good. Okay, good. Yeah, Mud Bomb didn't kill. OMG, hi Jen, how you doing? Hell yeah, Muffin stream. My day's been pretty good. How's your day been? It's an album cover that I forgot about that. It's a cool ass album cover. I want to get more physical albums for stuff I like. I've really gotten into, especially because, I don't know if y'all know this, but I had an incident about nearing now, it's like 8 months back, so it's almost been like a year. We had an incident around here where like our power was out for like 2 weeks straight. So like, well, not the power, but the power was out for like a week straight. And there was no like internet for like 3 weeks. So, and like, because there's no internet, there's like no way to like watch TV, at least at my house. So I only had like my old physical media to go off of. And because of that, I've been actively like collecting physical media and storing up on stuff ever since. Because y'all have no idea. I mean, not all of y'all, obviously, but like, most people, like, I feel like we are so used to like convenient everyday life to the point where it's like, it's actually bizarre when we have access to like nothing for like a week straight. For me, it was like 3 weeks straight, and it was really painful. I've been good playing Mecha Break. Hell, I got it downloaded. I really need to try it out. Alright, so we got a Sharpedo. It can swim at speeds of 75 miles per hour by jetting seawater through its body. It is the Bandit of the Sea. Oh, so he's a bandit. Okay. What's a good name for a bandit? I got it. Is it gonna fit? It fits! Welcome to the team, Roy Rogers! Hell yeah, Roy Rogers, let's go. Alright, so they're probably going to be Sharpedos as well. So we can probably just like lead with the Mecha Tree. God, that Caesar Sprite is fucking badass. Can we just say that for a second? I guess they're not. Do we count this as a separate encounter? I personally count statics separately. So I'm going to say yes. I'm going to count this as a separate encounter. But we're not going to like... We're not going to rely on it, if that makes sense. I'm going to catch them, but they're going to be left in the box for now, because I'm not sure how I feel about this. Hell yeah, Jen, of course we can play it. Damn! So we have a... Was it a female egg? It's a male egg, okay. So it's an egg. Okay. A male egg. I could do something really funny right now. I could do something really funny. But I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna name them after that person. Let's see. A male egg. It's a bunch of eggs. I got it. This is a bit of an in-joke for for like me and some other people. This is a bit of an in-joke. I highly doubt anybody here gets that reference. Alright, I think because of how safe it's been so far, let's lead with Husky. And just top off Husky with the potion. God, I really need to stop by the Pokemart again. So is it going to be something different? Oh my god! Okay! Serpent. Okay, I mean, if it kills, it kills. I'm not going into this expecting it. But we have heavy balls. We can catch this. If we can get a Regigigas... Oh my god, if we get a Regigigas and a Mewtwo... Slow start shouldn't have it hurt. Okay, yeah. Let's go and swap into Meketri. This is interesting, alright. Can we make a Regigigas work? I wonder. I'm really curious if we can make this work. No! What? It should not have jumped in power that high. What? Oh, but Technician. Fuck. Oh my god. Oh, I cannot believe I just did that. Oh my fucking god. Oh, I mean, it's a Regigigas, so it's like, it's not the end of the world. It was gonna be a niche, but still, that would have been such a flex. Oh. I forgot about Technician. I was going into that thinking, oh, it's just Fury Cutter. That's right, Fury Cutter not only doubles in power to 40, but Technician raises it by like 1.5 times and then stab on top of that. Oh my god. Alright, so Jen, what happened? I'll explain it. Okay, that is a heartbreak right there. What happened was, Fury Cutter is a move that starts off weak. It's at 10 power. After every use, it doubles in power. So it's one of those things where like it snowballs and keeps going and going and going. I think it maxes out at like 120 power or something like that, or like 160 maybe. I think it's 160. But so it's like it takes a couple turns to get going. So what happened was Meketri has the ability Technician. Technician boosts all moves that like are under 60 power by 1.5 times. So what I'm guessing what happened was Fury Cutter doubled to like 20 power, Technician doubled it to 30, and then because Scizor is a bug type, it also doubled in power again, or it got another 1.5 times multiplier. So that raised it to like 45 power. I did not think about that. I didn't think it'd go from like doing like 1% of the health bar though to like a full 20%. That was a huge ass jump. Anyways, here's a random encounter. I guess I fucked up. I guess I messed up. Did I have to come here before doing that? I think I had to come here before, yeah. I had to come here before clearing out the base to have the bomb still on. Fuck! I just missed out on an encounter. That's a shame. Yeah, I messed up. Crazy. I'm really showing how I'm not the master. I'm not the very best like nobody ever was. It's fucking crazy. I brought great shame upon my misancestors. So now we can do the gym. And the question is, do we want to... Because there's not a shop here. Yeah, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back to, Oh, there's an item up there. We're gonna go back... Oh, I need rock climb, that's why. Oh, Soykun, I forgot! Do we have somebody that knows cut? No, we don't. Okay. We gotta make sure to do that on our way back. That sounds super strong in meta. It is a niche. It's one of those things where it's like in a vanilla playthrough, Fury Cutter is like lit as fuck, but in competitive Pokemon, you can take those like 3 turns getting built up to actually use like a 120 power move. Okay, so we're here for the Pokemarts. God, Johto had such a cool infrastructure. It really did. Let's get 20 Ultra Balls for catching stuff. 10 Super Potions. We don't need revives. We have 10 antidotes. Yeah, we're good. Let's get 5 Paralyze Heals. 4 Awakenings. 2 Burn Heals and 2 Ice Heals, just in case you never know. And yeah, that should be good. What are you selling? Eh, nothing good. God, that was so fucking sad. I can't believe I just killed a Regigigas. When, like, the Heavy Ball's probably, like, that was, like, the only situation where a Heavy Ball would have been useful. Alright, who here has cut? Nidord has cut, okay. Nidord, you're coming out of retirement. I forgot we have Dan Green the Entei just chilling in the PC. I'll be back, gotta go do something. Take your time. I appreciate every second that y'all are here. So go live your life, you know? Go watch some poster. Go on a tandem bike ride. Live your life. That's a fucking Poliwrath. Do y'all like Poliwrath? Poliwrath is a weird Pokemon for me, because, like, I love Poliwrath's design. I hate using Poliwrath. Poliwrath is a really good design tied to not so great movesets and abilities. Is there any Pokemon manga fans out here that are pure like Poliwag stands? Hey, it's me from the Crystal game. I can't wait for them to remake HeartGold and Soul Silver and not include any of the Crystal stuff. God, I still, to this day, I cannot believe that somebody unironically hit me with the, when I was listing out all my complaints, because somebody asked me, like, what was wrong with Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and, like, this person was being, like, a super big contrarian, and, like, I mentioned all the stuff that is wrong with the game. Like, I'm not gonna go on a full, you know, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl rant on stream, but I listed out, like, all the issues, like, you know, like, oh, it fucking actively went out of its way to, like, keep bad decisions from, like, the original games, and just stuff like that, you know, like, they completely messed up the underground. It's unbalanced until like where you're one-shotting everything into like the last 3% of the game, where it suddenly becomes like a like competitive meta Pokemon like level of difficulty. And I remember I mentioned like how like you're constantly overpowered and like one-shotting everything, right? Very fair complaint to make. And the person unironically hit me with like, wouldn't you want your team to be overpowered? And I was like, no, I want my team to be balanced for the game. I don't want the game to be like, brain dead easy. And then they hit me with just put your Pokemon in the PC if they're over level. Which is the excuse that, Game Freak made when people were mad that they were doing this to begin with. I just genuinely could not believe that somebody like unironically like said the thing that everybody hated that Game Freak said. Oh my god. An actually fitting Pokemon for this challenge? I do forget how I set this up. I wonder if, like, the gym's still gonna have a pure type to it, or I wonder if it's gonna actively, like, change up for this. I'm not sure. Oh my god. Do we have a fourth one? Okay, I was about to say, is it gonna get the fourth roll in a row? Why is it takedown? Better than Bide. May as well. Wait, I thought ground was super effective on ice. Come on, Husky, you can do it! Ah, come on! I'm just bouncing in my chair to the music right now. Can't Ominous Wind get like an Omni Boost? Husky, please. Husky, I'm begging you. Husky, just land your shot. Oh my gosh. Husky, come on. Oh my god. That did like a decent amount of damage, actually. Frostless is such a cool Pokemon. I feel like I never use one, though. I know, like, Frostlass is clearly supposed to be, like, based off, like, like a kimono girl, but I wonder, like, if there's, like, a certain term for, like, the type of, like, kimono girl that Frostlass, because, like, Frostlass's entire thing is that she's, like, a ghost that, like, lures people to their death in the snow. I wonder if there's, like, a Japanese, like, mythological term for that type of, like, character. You know how there's, like, Shinagamis and stuff like that? I wonder if there's, like, a, like, horror term for what Frostlass does. You know what I mean? Like, another fucking Regice, Jesus. Alright, so your defense is 51. Yours is 74. I feel good having Mechetry in here. Mechetry being a pure... Oh my god. This is scary. Okay, please do a lot of damage. Please do a shit ton. Oh my god, thank god. Oh my gosh. Because I'm pretty sure Explosion is a physical move, so it would have gotten that boost from perks. So it is an Ice-type gym, right? So I wonder... if it's an Ice-type gym, Goggles is not going to be good. Like, you know who is going to be good? Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. Sup, this is Totally, how are you? My Laron has grown again. It was only about so big when I caught it, but now it's way bigger. Oh yeah, I lost a wild Finneon. It was huge, like this big even. I guess you can't tell over the phone. Well, I'll be seeing you. That was like weirdly like fitting dialogue. You know who is gonna be good for an Ice-type gym? Oh my god, you got Flamethrower? Yeah, get in here. Get in here. Dan Green, coming out of retirement! So it's an Ice-type... Focus Blast could be good. Oh, but Bidousu can't learn it, but Dan Green can! Dan Green can learn it! Okay, so... because I'm pretty sure Marshtomp evolves at level 34, right? Let's go ahead and move Dan Green's moves while we can. God, I can't believe we got Dan Green out here. Oh, you know what? Let me go ahead and before we continue here, let me... get Dan Green's PNG out here. Let's go ahead. Disable Trap Pinch. And let's get Dan Green's image in here. I completely forgot about this. Entang. There he is! Look at this beefy boy! Is that good? There we go. That is... let me move it a little bit. I'm super like OCD, so let me just move it a little bit more down. There we go. There's the boy. So we got Dan Green in the party now. Dan Green's about to pull a lot of weight. Y'all aren't ready for when Dan Green pulls up to the party. I just really hope, if we can't get Husky to evolve before the time, like, we get to this, like, actual, like, gym leader, we're probably gonna head out, go to the grass, and just get, like, 2 levels real quick. Because I know Price can throw hands. Like, Price actually can swing down at you if you're not ready. It really doesn't help as well that Husky doesn't have, like, a physical move, you know? All of Husky's stab moves are going off his special attack, which is not the best. Delibird, you sheer cold. God, Delibird, get out of here. Nobody likes you, Delibird. Not even other Delibirds like Delibird. You waste of a slot. Chat, everybody pull up to bully Delibird. A Mamoswine, alright. I mean, okay. Sure. Waste your turn. It's setting up Hail? Okay. That's actually not good, though. I didn't see how many Pokemon she had, but she has 2 Pokemon and one of these motherfuckers no Blizzard. That's a guaranteed hit now. Fuck, okay, so it's level 36 then, okay. Okay, I see what we want to do. Please give us enough EXP to get to 36. I highly doubt it, but you could be the magic number. What is your name? Gerardo? Gerardo, you could be our key to winning. If you would just be cool. I'm really just waiting for this sheer cold to happen. I know it's coming. I know we're gonna get like one shot out of nowhere. It happened in our Emerald Nuzlocke. It's gonna happen here. I'm gonna get nice and comfy, we're gonna be having a good run, and then out of nowhere, like an MVP is gonna get killed by a one-shot move. God, I said it once and I'll say it again. This game is beautiful. I love Gen 4 so much. Gen 4 is just a pretty generation of Pokemon. I wish there was more crazy stuff you could do with Technician. I feel like there's a lot of moves that are like just barely out of the reach for Technician to still work. Like, can you imagine if this Thunder Punch was getting the Technician boost? Sure, it would suck for other Pokemon. Like, it would suck so bad for other Pokemon who want that move to be stronger, but it would be so fun for Technician strategies. It really would be. Jinx just slaying, living the best life. Hell yeah. Jinx is an interesting Pokemon just from like Pokemon history. For those of y'all that know the banned Jinx episode of the original Pokemon. I guess I'll go ahead and explain it for those of y'all that don't like know y'all's Pokemon like history or just never knew the anime at all growing up. There's a banned episode, there's a bunch of banned episodes of original Pokemon. But there's a banned episode in particular where Ash and his friends actually met Santa Claus. They met Santa Claus and went to the North. Where were you? Where were you last stream? Like, where were you, Celebi, when I actually could have gotten you on the team? What's our speed? Yeah, we're not outrunning this. We're just gonna... We're gonna swap to Dangry. God damn. You fool. You think that's enough to stop Dan Green? Oh my god. We have one of Ho-Ho's We have one of Ho-Ho's disciples here. Anyways, the Jinx episode. There's an episode of Original Pokemon where Ash and his friends meet Santa Claus, right? And this was still using, like, Jinx's old design. For those of y'all that don't know, Jinx's older design was not purple. It was a very dark, I'm pretty sure black, if not like a very black-purple face. And I think you know what that implies. I'm not gonna, you know, say it, but it's a very no-no thing to do. And, yeah, there's just an episode of Pokemon where not only was Jinx in it and looked like that, Jinx replaced Santa's workshop of elves. So, you had an entire, like, workshop of Jinx that looked like that working for Santa Claus. I shouldn't have to explain why that's messed up. I'm gonna leave it, you know, I'm gonna leave it to y'all to, like, know it without me having to say it, because I don't think YouTube would be okay if I said what that was. God, we're gonna go up here. We're gonna go up here and see if there's higher level Pokemon. Because we just need like a level and a half. That's all we need. Fun fact about that episode, though, I have it on VHS. I have the original VHS release for it. There's also an episode where, like, and this awoke something in a lot of people I know for a fact when they were younger. There's an episode where, like, James, like, it's like a swimsuit episode, and James, like, gets, like, these, like, inflatable boobs that he actually, like, makes grow, and he starts fondling them. Does anybody remember that? You've had to at least seen the GIF. Like, you've had to. Oh yeah, no, Jen, like 100%. Like, it's really cool to find out about this stuff. Like, lost media and banned episodes are so fascinating. Hugbees, shout out to Hugbees, had like a very like fun video about like, I think it was Cow and Chicken, Dexter's Lab, and another show that had like banned episodes because like they were like too like messed up for like a kid's show. Like they took the joke too far. In particular, I remember there's the Dexter's Lab one where like Dexter and Dee Dee like were throwing middle fingers around and we're like saying like cuss words. And at one point, I'm pretty sure he calls his mom a bitch or something. Can we implement a rule for Nuzlocke where if you find your favorite Pokemon, you can catch it? Can that be a rule? Can we make that a thing? The favorite Pokemon pass? I feel like it's like how that Stoned Eclipse GT says ew. Are you saying ew to Chimchar or something else? Oh, wait! Oh! I know who you are. How you doing, buddy? Everybody in chat, this right here is Seahawk. Now, you don't want to be a Seahawk, and you don't want to groom minors, and you don't want to be a transphobic Nazi pedophile. Let's... user on this channel. Ports. Let me go ahead and screenshot this. Adding that to the vault. Go to channel. I was still subscribed to him? What the fuck? Let me undo that. There we go. Yeah, for those of y'all that are missing context, that was that user you just mentioned blindsided me so hard. Yeah, so I'm not gonna go into it for this stream. I don't want this just to become like a rant, like not trauma dumping, but not like like a stream just talking about like bad stuff that happened in the past. But if y'all want context for who that was, go to my Twitter. I believe it's at Muffin Mythos, at maybe _ Muffin Mythos, and just look at my pinned. That is a a very interesting character, to say the least. That is a very interesting person when you look at what they were sending to minors and what they were posting on Twitter that mayhaps involved not okay things. Anyways, yeah, Seahawk, tell Monster I said hi. I think it's crazy that you went crawling back to her after years of shit-talking her. Personally, I think it's pretty fake, but, you do you. Just send this in the Discord. I think it's funny too, because I think like, what is it? I think he said something the last HeartGold Soul Silver stream. You've been waiting for a year? I affected your mind that much? I just realized that. Wait a second. You came back a full year later for the exact same series to harass me more? That's actually crazy. Wow. Wow. You are built different, my friend. You are built different. That's adorable. So crazy. You got me fucked up. What is that new name, by the way? The Stoned 4G Eclipsed GT? I'm not trying to help you, dude, but Eclipsed Hacker was better. You really should have stuck with that. Or did you leave that one behind when your Twitter profile got deleted? Finally, Husky's evolving. Let's get the Swampert PNG. There we go. There we go. Get rid of Marshtomp and get Swampert in here. Am I dumb right now? Where's the... There it is, image. I was looking for image. I couldn't find it. Swampert. Add source. Look at that beefy boy. Look at him. Look at the squad we're pulling up with. Holy shit. Doot 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 doot. Hell yeah. Look at the squad. Peak the fit. Look at this shit. Do you learn Earthquake? You do not. You do not learn Earthquake. Okay. Welcome back, Lethargy. You missed some stuff. Can't help but bust a small shiggy wiggy, yeah. Dance like the Jiggler from that one episode of Adventure Time. Let's see. We could get a shiny Butterfree. That would be pretty funny. I kind of don't want to evolve it though. Shiny Caterpie is just such a good shiny. I like the golden shiny look. I think we're good to just like head in like this, alright? Let me look up Price's levels real quick just to be sure we're not going in under leveled. Price's team heart gold. Oh, no. We do need to start leveling up Bidasoo. Bidasoo is actually getting a little bit behind now. We should really fix that. We're not gonna... How's our team looking like everybody level-wise? Pretty much on par except Bidasoo. But Bidasoo's a Mewtwo, so Bidasoo can handle himself, so I feel like we're good to go in like this. Let's see how much Swampert's stats bumped up. Because I do feel like Swampert did get some more levels. So Swampert... Oh, they have Poker... Wait, what? When the fuck did we get Poker? Wait a minute. When the hell did that happen? Wait, what? So I guess we just have Pokerus. Isn't that more rare than a fucking shiny? Holy shit, we just got a huge W. Oh my god. Does anybody in the PC have Pokerus? If I'm not mistaken, Pokerus is rarer than a shiny Pokemon. Redreamer has a Heat Rock? Okay, I guess. I need to level grind a lot of people up. We could bring in Neutron. I think we're gonna bring in Neutron. Neutron has some speed, and having the ability to Thunder Wave is actually going to be possibly useful. Actually, no. This is a tough choice. I'm not sure what we want to do for this. First off, give me your nugget, Will Smith. Wait, was Will Smith not holding the nugget? Who's holding the nugget? Somebody. Okay. It was Chick Magnet. Okay. Or my bad. Chick Magni. I should level up Meryl. Azumarill can be a beast. Oh shit.
Hello, Sky. I discovered an odd thing. Apparently there's something called a
Pokerust. Oh wow, he's actually calling about that. That is so crazy. I didn't even know he had special dialogue for that. That's really cool. Did anybody know that? Professor Elm has special dialogue for the Pokerust? I guess I should explain. For anybody who doesn't know what Pokerust is the special status that all of my team has right now. It doesn't count as like a battle status, but Pokerust, that thing at the top right, Pokerust, essentially, like, it's a rare, you can get it from battling wild Pokemon, and what it does is it spreads throughout your team, and it goes away after, I believe, 24 hours, but while it's affecting your Pokemon, everything they get that's like, you know, like EVs, IVs, like EVs, all your EVs are doubled. So your Pokemon grow super fast with Pokerust. And I just happened to get that during a Nuzlocke. That is so insane. We have a Mewtwo with Pokerust and Choice Specs and a Nuzlocke. Holy fuck. Do we realize how crazy this is? I always thought it was a bad thing when I was a kid. Yeah, I did too. I assumed it was because, you know, it's an infection. It's a virus. Why would it be a good thing? But no, it's a good thing. I think we're actually going to take the choice specs off of Bidoosu and put them on Dangreen just for this fight. Yeah, I'm feeling good about this. Time to spread it, huh? That's the cool thing, too. It doesn't go away if they're in the PC, so I actually want to put somebody... I could put Dangreen in the PC after this. And Dangreen can just hold on to it, and we can keep spreading it. But I believe after a Pokemon is infected, they can't be reinfected, so you have to make the most of it while you can. Alright, so Preston's starting off with a Mamoswine. Alright. Once again, it's a shame that Husky doesn't have any stab moves that are physical. That'd be very useful. But BAM! Doesn't matter, though! Okay. Oh my god. Is this a sweep? Chat, are we cooking? Chat, are we cooking? Oh my god. Was I overthinking this? I was overthinking this. You are quite the trainer. I don't think I'm quite the trainer. I just think you're kind of a shit gym leader, dude. Oh my god, it lived! The stove is on high. We're cooking like Undyne and Undertale right now. Watching that hill slowly whittle down had my eyes widening. I was overthinking this, alright. Crazy. So crazy. I was like, Dan Green's gonna come in here and cook. We didn't even need Dan Green. Dan Green was retired. And we pulled him out for no reason. We win. Cooking like that one guy who did the wilderness survival videos that retired from content creation. Who was that? The only, like, and he's not even really like a wilderness survival person. I used to watch Coyote Peterson, and his entire thing was like just getting like stung and bit by stuff. I'm not sure what he's doing nowadays. I remember I stopped watching once he started, like, charging everybody to watch his stuff. Because I cannot get behind that. I never care for it when, like, people like that lock content that used to be free behind a paywall, you know? Like, it's their content, do what you want, but I'm just not a fan of doing that. If it's, like, you know, like, special behind-the-scenes stuff, maybe, but actually, like, building up to, like... Because his entire thing was, like, building up to, like, the finale of... This thing's gonna be the craziest sting yet. This thing is apparently, like, the deadliest sting in the world, and I'm gonna have it sting me. Pay for it on DVD to watch it. So here's another moment where I got stuck when I was a kid. Because now you have to go back to Goldenrod. And I was a stupid little baby, so I didn't know that. So I wasted my time, and I was like, where the fuck do I go? Give Birisu his sunglasses back. Oh, that's right, Goggles, you're down here. I was like, where the fuck is Goggles at? We're gonna let Dan Green retire again. I don't want to rely. I'm not gonna be smurfing like Ash with this Charizard. We're not gonna be doing that, fam. We're not gonna be doing that. We are going to earn our wins. That is what we're going to do. There will be no smurfing with Charizard here. The guy who I mentioned was Outdoor Boys. He did a lot of videos of wilderness survival, but retired because people were, like, contacting his family. Oh, really? That sucks. I hate it when people have to ruin a good thing for everybody else. It's always a shame. It's like, if they're having fun making content and they're not hurting anybody, who cares? Like, live your life. Like, dude, like, just... Like, don't bother people. Unless they've actually done something wrong, do not bother them. I don't get why people do that. That's why I have, like, literally, like, my pin to every stream be, like, remain kind of respectful. Like, just vibe. Like, just... Unless someone's actively doing something wrong or hurting other people, who cares what they're doing? Let them live their life. Alright, let's see. Do we want to level... We're gonna level up Goggles. I feel like Goggles could get some EXP. Husky... I accidentally got Husky, like, super strong, just trying to, like, get Husky some EXP to evolve. I did not mean to have Husky to get this ripped. So, Birisu, Beetleborg... Kind of everybody. We're gonna focus Goggles, because when does Goggles evolve? When does Trapinch evolve? Trapinch evolves at level 35! Oh my god! You see, that's the sad part. I love Trapinch, but Trapinch is such a pain in the ass to evolve. God, I've been rewatching a lot of, like, older, like, Oni plays, like, playthroughs recently. I'm just having a good time. Another Poliwrath, okay. That's always the weird part about Pokemon, too, is Pokemon will have, like, really cool Pokemon that you cannot use to, like, the last, like, 10% of the game. Thank God I did not get you. Have y'all ever heard about the Smoggin entry for Love Disc? I guess I'll just go ahead and explain it for those of y'all if y'all haven't heard of it. So Smoggin is a official, like, competitive, like, Pokemon website that, like, breaks down, like, all the Pokemon. It explains to you, like, why they're good, what their checks are, or, like the builds you want to give them and stuff like that. Like, just the competitive scene for that Pokemon. Love Disc has one of the most, like, spiteful entries I've ever fucking heard. The person who wrote Love Disc, like, entire entry is full of hate for Love Disc, and I adore that. You know, while we're walking to the next town, let me pull it up. Let me pull this up, because this is beautiful. Smoggin Love Disc. I believe it was Diamond and Pearl. Alright, here's just the opening paragraph for Love Disc on the Generation 4 Smoggin, by the way. We'll take a generic water type, give it crummy stats everywhere except for speed, give him a trade that doubles his speed in the rain, and the option to use agility and call it a day. Love Disc is great if you're playing with battle timeout enabled, because its mere presence should cause your opponent to laugh at it for so long that you win the match. That is the introductory paragraph, by the way. That is not the entire, like, several paragraphs long breakdown for the character, I mind you. That is just the opening entry for that Pokemon. Oh my gosh, Akiza's World, how you doing? It's good to see you. It's been a hot minute. Who? Did y'all hear that? It is July 13th. Who the hell is launching fireworks right now? Oh my god. You have got to be shitting me. Oh my god. That is... I know I'm gonna sound like an old lady saying this, but god, I cannot stand people that launch fireworks after 4th of July. I had people launching fireworks before the 4th of July. Why? Oh. Cool. I didn't know that that kid gave you something. I didn't know that that kid even appeared. Over in my state, we have 2 4th of Julys. Really? Is it for, like, a special reason? Or is it, like, just for other people to celebrate? So people just do it the whole time between the holidays? Oh my gosh. That is so annoying. It especially sucks, too, because I'm a dog owner, so my dog freaks out, like, every time. I feel so bad for her. She's a little pup. She's terrified. Come on, Goggles, come on! Goggles! I swear to fuck if Goggles dies... Okay, I was about to say... If Goggles dies from a fucking Bronzor, I'm actually turning off the stream. yeah, Kiza, a lot has changed since then. Thank you for the support, though. It's very sweet. It's called Pioneers Day. I legit don't know what it's about. Well, you see, it's about when the pioneers used to ride on boulders, you know? They would, like, ride on rocks to get to their, their destinations and all that. Leave a like if you like that sick-ass SpongeBob reference, by the way. Very, very, very highbrow, old-school SpongeBob humor. I feel like Goggles can take this. It's just a Muffin. For how long? It's one of those things where it's kind of hard to, like, pinpoint the exact, like, moment where it started, like, where, like, I realized it. when I finally came to like terms with it, it was about 2020. Because I fucking like just like had something that just kind of like made me confront the feelings that I'd had for a long time. Because I've always been into like TG content and like, you know, like gender bend stuff. I've always been like super into it. But I never really wanted to acknowledge why, you know? And then like one day I had something that just kind of like made me like face it. And I remember I cried. Not trying to get like personal on stream, but just since you're asking. It was like a very like, I just had to like kind of like finally face it and own up to like, this is who I am and I'm happy. Like, I've always felt this way and I just kind of like pushed it to the corners of my mind because being different is scary, you know? Being different's a scary thing. But you know, like, it's for the better, and it really is beautiful once you, like, fully realize what you are and fully embrace it. Aw, thanks, Akiza. That's so sweet. It genuinely means a lot, so thank you. Alright, so how do I want to go about doing this again? That's right, I want to go down here. And I want to talk to the person. I'm so sad you don't get to keep this. You can only... Does it actually change your trainer card? No, come on! Okay. But yeah, you don't get to keep this. You only have this outfit until you progress the story. Hell yeah, Cushy, thank you. You actually have... Oh, I can't leave. Damn it. Okay, I was gonna say... I'm pretty sure you can, like... No, it's right, you can't. Because, yeah, now they're blocking me. Damn it, okay. Yeah, it's really sad that they have this and you don't get to, like, keep it. Oh, Shira Furry, thank you for subscribing. You are indeed a cool doodle. I should update that to, like, say, like, Muffin Buddy. Cool doodle is such a... It's such a dated buddy term for me. It's no longer what we're about. I never realized how far Trapinch goes behind you when you're running. Look how Trapinch's shadow is in front of him. That is so bizarre to notice. I've never thought about that. What is your name? Buttfuck? I forgot we named him Buttfuck. No, Buttfuck, you got rid of my drip. What the fuck, dude? Not cool, Buttfuck. Let's get Goggles out of here. This is not a good matchup for Goggles. Do y'all like the Corsola evolution? I always forget its name, but they added like a ghost type evolution to Corsola in what is it? What was it? One of the shitty new Pokemon, Sword and Shield. Kashnet and I decide we're having one last kid before she has her tubes tied. I mean, hell yeah. Like, dude, like, that's awesome. I'm glad y'all, like, have gotten, like, all y'all wanted to get. That's so crazy to think, Cushy. I don't believe we've talked since you had your first kid. Isn't that insane? Kill this overrated piece of shit. One time? Really? Cam, what the fuck? Butt fuck you, dastardly dog. Butt fuck, you've decided that we're going to war because of this, I hope you know. You've made an enemy this day, butt fuck. You got rid of my drip! How could you, butt fuck? OMG Queen, how you doing? Everybody, this is Queen. She's another friend of mine from, not YouTube, Discord. Say hi to Queen. How you doing today? Sad indeed, it's all good. I have twin daughters and a son plus my 2 god. That is so crazy. That is awesome. I'm really happy for you and your wife, dude. We're gonna go heal up. We are so close to a bunch of our Pokemon evolving, and I cannot suffer the heartbreak that comes with losing a Pokemon right before they evolve. You know, it's a shame as well. I never really thought about this, but it's a shame that Trapinch evolves at level 35. Because if Vibrava evolved to, like... If Vibrava evolved to be... Or if Trapinch evolved to be Vibrava at, like, say, like, level 20 or, like, 25 or something, Dragon Rage could still... Because I'm pretty sure it gets Dragon Rage. Dragon Rage is a very good, like, early game move. Will it be too strong? Maybe, but considering that Gabite can be gotten around the same time, I don't think that's that big of a deal. It's been a day. Well, I hope you get a good rest, okay? Make sure to relax, do what makes your soul sing, enjoy your life. You will simply not lose the Pokemon, I believe it. You have the mandate of heaven. Yes, this Queen of Games is being backed up by the Queen of Rodents. I'm too strong. Thought I'd stop by, show my support, and drop a few comments. Just take my leave now, though. Have a good one, homie, and everyone else. Oh, thank you. Because she's been great to see you, and I hope you have a great night as well. Any support is always welcome, and very much appreciated. Oh, you fool! You fool! You dare approach Beetleborg! Oh my god. I thought fighting resisted ice, does it not? Huh. Oh my gosh, Maddie! Everybody, this is 2Bitty. I mentioned 2Bitty earlier. She's the one that I'm doing the Soul Link with. We'll do and I'll stop in for the next stream. Hell yeah, I bet. Thank you. Somebody needs to put a beating on this mean Team Rocket like 3 years ago even. Is that the time skip between Red and Blue and HeartGold and Soul Silver? Was it a 3-year time gap? I never really thought about that. I thought it was like a year maybe. She breast boob to the Nuzlocke, the titted, the randomizer. God, I have been, like, working on just having my, because I've been trying to learn how to, like, edit sprites and stuff like that, because I want to have my own custom sprites in Pokemon games. And if I can get, like, my own, like, massive tits in the game, that'd be fucking awesome. Hi, give me a lore update on the Nuzlocke. So, Husky evolved, Goggles is close to becoming a Vibrava, Beetleborg is doing great, Cam is being Cam. Bidoosu has choice specs, so Bidoosu is actually cracked right now. However, Bidoosu almost got one-shot by a Rayquaza randomly doing a crunch on Bidoosu swapping in, and it critting, and it got Bidoosu down to like 30 HP. Mechatree's being a badass that one-shot... Not one-shot, but Mechatree killed a Regigigas that we were trying to catch, and Husky swept Price. It was 3 years I get mixed up with Black White 2, where it's 2 years since Black and White. I really need to complete a new playthrough of Black and White 2. Like, Black and White 2 is such a fun game, but I've never fully beaten it. Ooh, that is a flying type. We are not staying here for that. Who is shooting fireworks right now? It is July 13th. Why? Oh, that is so annoying. That is obnoxious. They are firing them Can y'all hear that? Oh my god, that's like right outside my house too. Come on, dude. So it doesn't seem like the mic's picking up on it. That's good. But still, what a piece of shit. Let me go full Karen up in here. Let me call, like, the cops over this. I'm just kidding, I would never. But god, it is so annoying. Hell yeah, Maddie, you know it. We got that blue Yeti. That strong blue Yeti mic. It outsped a Pokemon 10 levels higher? Really? God, Caesar is so strong, it's so crazy. Does my mic sound good, by the way? I've been trying to find, like, a good balance for my mic. Like, I'm not sure if it sounds, like, echoey or if it, like, sounds, like, too distant. So if y'all think my mic could use any improvements, let me know. Do not confusion. Do not confusion. You piece of shit! Oh my god. Does this work? Damn it! Okay, so fuck. Only for infatuation. Ah. Bitasu can stick in. Yeah, Bitasu, let's go! I think it sounds perfect, but maybe a bit quiet, okay? Could try to turn it up. No, it's all the way at max right now, at least on... I could turn down the... Oh. Oh, okay, there we go. There we go. So adjusting the audio cuts it out. Weird. Is that better? We're not gonna risk this, by the way. We're just gonna heal. I see no reason to keep in Bitasu just attacking away. You motherfucker! There we go, okay. Gosh, that was about to get really annoying. I want to use Gastrodon in like a new playthrough pretty soon. Gastrodon's a really fun Pokemon. This is actually... We're gonna send in Husky. I do not feel safe with roll. This is the thing that killed one of our ace members in our Emerald playthrough, so I'm not fucking with this. So the mic in general could be louder. Okay. How's that? Is that better? Or is that quieter? Hold on. How about now? Is that better? If I turn it this way, is it getting quieter or louder? This is getting quieter, I think, yeah. Does that sound any better, or is that quieter? Mini wall rain unless the water ice was a seal or something. Wait, hold on. I may be brain farting. Like, what is? Wait, hold on. What does mini wall rain mean? Because I do know in what I'm talking about is like during our Emerald Nuzlocke, one of our ace members, I forget who it was. Was it Octillery Clinton? Who was it? So, like a very important team member got hit by like a sheer cold, I'm pretty sure. By a wall rain during the finale for Pokemon Emerald. I totally should go back and finish Emerald. Well, not finish it, but like do the Gaiden episode 4 where we like just go take on like Steven. Did I fight you yet? Okay, nah. The radio tower takeover. Yeah, we're here, yeah. I'll bring this up again because I mentioned it earlier. Is there anybody in chat who, like, really fucks with Poliwrath? Poliwrath is such a weird Pokemon for me because, like, I don't hate Poliwrath, but I've never, like, loved. I really like its design. It's got a fun design. But using Poliwrath is never fun. Poliwrath has such a shit moveset, and it's, like, just not that great. Aww! What? Come on, really? Why does everybody have a Chimchar and a Monferno but me? What is going on here? I respect the hustle, hell yeah. Like I said, I like Poliwrath's design. I don't enjoy ever using it, you know? First ever shiny you got? Hell yeah, it's awesome. My first one I ever found myself was a... It was actually, that's why we named Caterpie Heartbreak, is because the first shiny I ever found myself was a shiny Caterpie in HeartGold. But it was at that point where you're heading up to, like, Professor Pokemon's house to, like, then be able to get Pokeballs on your way back to, like, talk to Professor Elm when, like, your rival steals the you know, the starter Pokemon. So what happened was I encountered a shiny Caterpie, like, 2 rooms before I got Pokeballs. So I couldn't catch it. Oh my gosh, Lynn! Oh my god, Lynn, I'm so sorry. Lynn, I didn't even realize that was you! So, I was looking at you and Lethargy's messages, and I saw Lethargy's, like, icon. And I just go by icon when talking to people. So I saw, like, you and Lethargy side by side, and I thought it was the same. I'm so sorry, Lynn. I just realized it's Lynn. Oh my gosh, Lynn, how you doing today? I'm such a fraud. I'm such a fraud. I'll be honest, the anime is partial to this because Parvel pimped out their mind with King's Rock. That Poliwrath, Poliwrath almost killed Charizard that one episode. That Poliwrath with the belt. Oh my god! Nope. We're not doing that, fam. We are not doing that. Oh my gosh. Fury Cutter the fuck out of it. Why are we fighting all of these legendaries? We have fought Dialga, two Rayquazas, and now a Deoxys. Are you kidding me? Thank God it doesn't have anything that can hurt us. Holy shit. Taltran, hi! How's Cake Stream? I say assuming you went. I shouldn't assume that, sorry. Do we have any, like, damaging over time moves? We do not. So, honestly, best thing to do, Fury Cutter and pray. Fury Cutter and pray. Just kill it. Thank God, okay. Remember Wrap and Bind will prevent you from attacking in Gen 1? Yeah, no, they're broken as shit. When Wrap Dragonite was unironically one of the most terrifying sets in the game. Because it would just lock you out of playing the game. Yeah, I was there for him to... Because I was about to start my own stream. I was there up until Cake showed Cassie. I was there to see Cassie's like reveal, and then I immediately left because I had to prepare my stream. But yeah, no, Cake's God, Cake is so cool. Cake is like the coolest, like just dead ass. Like Cake is such a badass. There we go. Now I'm pink. You're pink now. No! Oh my god! 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 I just had the fear of death put in me. Holy shit. So for those of you that don't know why I just screamed, that was a quad super effective move. That was a quad super effective move. If that thing was evolved, it probably would have killed Beetleborg. Their base stat total is garbage. True, but still, you never know. Like that's what made me scared, was the fact that I was not ready for it. I mean, we have to, right? Like we have to. That looked gross. I forgot that that's what Mudshot's animation used to be. Oh my god! Husky, you must kill your brother! You must show that you are the superior Swampert! Oh my god, Jesus! Oh my god, they're tied in speed! They're tied in speed, holy shit! Accuracy battle! Accuracy battle! Accuracy battle! Let's go! Let's fucking go! Oh yeah, no, I definitely want to get like a... If I can ever get like a model at that like level of detail that Cake has, like oh my gosh, I'm gonna be so happy if I can ever get that. I forgot Kabuto was floating in this game. Can we talk about how for some reason when Trapped is tiny spray when in the party looks so pink for no reason? That is like always like the weird thing about like some of these like sprites is like they have like such weird color choices, but I kind of like it. It's a lot more interesting than what they've been doing lately. Swampert dab. God damn, Husky. I guess water doesn't resist ground, huh? I thought water resisted ground. We're just gonna potion up. God, Gen 4's soundtrack was such a just a non-stop banger, like holy shit. Gen 4 had such a pretty soundtrack. Like, they ranged from, like, super, like, you know, like, bopping and, like, active to, like, just, like, chill and, like, mellow. Oh my god. Ooh, we're gonna... We're gonna go with Swampert. And we're gonna heal up. I do not feel safe with Bide. Because Shuckle is a tanky motherfucker. That is a bit scary. I fuck with Division 2, but I always thought I got a shiny Trapinch when I was younger. I think that's how it worked because I was a stupid idiot when I was a child. You know what's always bummed me out? The fact that Infernape's shiny did not have Blue Fire. Infernape with Blue Fire would slap so hard. How much money do we have? We got a decent amount of money. Let's just go head to the Poke Mart. Let's get some more healing items. Let's heal up. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Ah, oh, damn it! Doesn't keep bouncing. Fuck. I thought my sprite kept bouncing as I talked. But you know how I can make it bounce? I can just stop talking between each word. Boing, boing. Fully clothed and everything, so we're good to go. I forget how many... Did they change the TMs in the store here? I forget if the TMs got changed or not. I really do. Rhythm Heaven PNG tuber. You know, speaking of other tubers, I actually am like... It sounds like such a weird sentence to say. Speaking of other tubers. Anyways, I've been like... looking forward to that new, like, Crony game coming out. Does anybody here know about that? There's a Crony game coming out on Steam. I think it's, like, Chrono something. Such a cutie PNG, by the way. Oh, thank you. That's Flame Wheel, right? Yeah. That's Leech Seed, okay. Avalanche, Stone Edge. What about you? Do you have anything? We got Huey from the boys calling us. Sup, this is Huey, how are you? My Rampardos is looking tougher than ever. It looks even tougher than me later. Okay, cool, got... I forgot how pointless some of these phone calls were. I really did. Oh, shit. Will Cypher, it's good to see ya. How you been? So TM27. Vacuum Wave. Vacuum Wave is a very just there move, if I'm not mistaken, right? I don't remember Vacuum Wave being that good. I remember using the fuck out of it in Mystery Dungeon Explorers of the Sky. I really should do Mystery Dungeon on the channel sometime. I really should. I'm too lazy because I have the skills to, like, make a live 2D bidding model, but the best I could probably sit down is a normal PNG. I know whatever you do would look great, Maddie. I'm gonna start calling my friends to randomly gloat. Yeah, it wasn't even, like, about anything, though. It was just like, yeah, my Rampardos is awesome. Okay, what did your Rampardos do? Yeah, no, I just love my Rampardos. Maddie, do you remember when I just like dropped into your DMs the other day and was like, oh yeah, my Infernape's the coolest? My Espeon is the most purple Espeon ever. Oh my god, you finished college! How did that go? Good job! What's your degree in? How far are you in the HeartGold Nuzlocke? Peak the badges, baby. We are 7 badges in. We are closing in on the Elite Four. I wanted to get that art commissioned of me someday, of like me and my Pokemon fit. Just with like a badge, like a Pokemon badge case, and like holding up like 24 badges. Just gotta flex on Ethan as well. Yeah, so speaking of Pokerus, for those of y'all that missed it, this happened. Everybody just has Pokerus. I don't know when we got it, but we have Pokerus. Just at one point before fighting Price, I just opened up my team and we just had it. It's just here now. This is the timeline we're living in. Hey, speaking of Espeon, let's go. Best evolution. Best evolution that sadly has a dogshit shiny. My randomizer Nuzlocke for HeartGold to Silver many years ago was Red opening a Magikarp, and I predicted this would happen at the start of my run. That is awesome. We kind of had that with Price just now. Like, Price opened up with, like, a Mamoswine, and it was, like, kind of intimidating. And then Husky one-shot the Mamoswine. And then all Price had left was a Swinub in a not even a Celio, a Spheal. It was, like, very, like, oh, this just happened. Nice, thank you, Tile. Oh, Tile, I've been seeing your post on Twitter recently. Gosh, really great stuff. Very beautiful art. Let's scope it out. Let's see how much damage it does. Okay, Magnet Rise, okay. How much damage will Metal Claw do? Oh, we're good. Okay. Oh, you did IT? Hell yeah. I feel like I aged 20 years by the end of it. Yeah, you'll do that. Programming is very exhausting. And there's a lot to learn. Finally, Goggles is gonna have some better stats. Here we go. I'm looking forward to this too, because like I said, Flygon is like definitely like a top 20 Pokemon for me. I don't know, it probably would be like near like 19 or something like that, but Flygon is just such a cool Pokemon. I mean, we may as well just have like variety, right? Fuck Fan Attack. We already have Crunch. Oh my, it's so green! It looks dead! Its sprite looks, it doesn't look alive. Because by Brabus, it's more of a yellow, right? Yeah, it's more like yellow here. Here it's like a super muted like green. What the fuck? It's the Pokerus, it's killing Goggles. Goggles is fucking dying. I put in the effort for a bit that stream can't see. Did it like get like flagged for something, what you're about to say? Foreshadowing is a literary device. Actually dragging a cardboard cutout. I'm dragging him by like a leash like Ash dragged Pikachu in episode 1. We're gonna take your lucky egg, and we're gonna give it to our boy over here. I just gave it right back to Goggles. We're gonna give you the Razor Claw is what I meant to do. Oh, you went into my DMs for a bit. Okay, gotcha. I will glance at that real fast. Have you seen my Gardevoir? What a nice shade of blue. Alright, so yeah, I gave it the lucky egg, right? Yeah, okay. We're gonna let Cam get some action. I feel like Cam really deserves to just get some beefed up too. I said it earlier and I'll say it again. We got a Mewtwo that has not only Poke Rust, but also the choice specs. How crazy is that? We got a Mewtwo and a Nuzlocke that has the choice specs and also Poke Rust. God, that's so crazy. I still cannot believe that. I forgot how slow Cam was, too. Chat, what side are y'all on? Are y'all on the Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, or Hitmontop's like side of the field? Which one of the three is y'all's favorite? God, Credilly. Strangely, Hitmonlee. Well, I wouldn't say strangely. Hitmonlee is like the best one. Before Gen 4, Hitmonlee was just the best Hitmon like member. I say Hitmonchan just for the punches. Oh, you're fucked. Oh, you are so dead. Never mind. Okay. Cam's gonna sell. Top for no reason other than the fact that they changed this in later gens. I'll never forget them for that. No, that's like the shame is like, God, that is like one of the also big sins of like modern Pokemon is how many Pokemon like lost their swagger when they were just ported lazily to 3D. Not to mention like all the flying type Pokemon that are stuck in the forever glide mode now. So we're totally streaming an Infinite Fusion Randomizer Nuzlocke after we finish the remix run, right? Gosh. How long would that go on, though? How many episodes of that would that be, you know? Who else had the lucky egg? I gotta take that lucky egg off of Husky. Husky's getting too overleveled. That implies we finished the remix mode. God, I'm so discouraged. Yeah, so for those of y'all that don't know what happened, me and Maddie are having a Infinite Fusion Randomizer Nuzlocke, and we've lost, like... So what we did for the start of the run is we had both of our favorite, like, Pokemon as our starter. Except because with Infinite Fusion, you have two sides of a fusion. With, like... So we had Chimchar and Ralts, because my favorite is Infernape, Maddie's favorite is Gardevoir. So for my fusion, I believe my body was Chimchar with the head as Ralts, and hers was the body of Ralts and the head of Chimchar. We lost our starter like 3 gyms in, and it was so heartbreaking. I actually don't mind grinding. Grinding is I enjoy grinding. As long as it's, like, not too steep of a curb. And on top of that, Infinite Fusion has, like, a speed up. So, like, I don't really mind it if I can speed the game up, you know? I love Tip on Top because in Pokemon Stadium 2 had a silly mini where you used them, like, keep... Oh, I remember that! Yeah! God, that is such an old throwback. Holy shit. Chat, let's talk about how the best Pokemon animations to date were Battle Revolution. Shout out to Team Illuminescent Platinum for fixing a lot of BDSP. Sadly, will never be the Gen 4 remakes that we dreamed of, but god. Team Luminescent is so cool. They're so crazy. We can send in goggles. That is annoying. Come on, goggles, I believe in you. Fuck. Okay, really? Damn it. We're a bug type. Let's actually get you out of there. I have to go to bed, sadly, but it's been a super fun stream. Can't wait to catch another. Oh, have a good night, Lethargy. Thank you for popping up. Oh my god. I forgot Nightshade did, like, level damage. Oh my god, that's really... I guess in this playthrough, like, yeah, like, Pokemon with, like, moves like Nightshade are gonna be a little bit of a problem, aren't they? That's a big chunk of damage to do. Texan Ranger, how you doing? It's good to see ya. I'm in the camp of, especially with level caps, you should be allowed infinite rare candies for Nuzlocke, so it's technically harder if you do that because you miss out on EVs. True, 100% true. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, thank god. Okay, okay. Oh. That thing was getting a little scary. I've been wanting to play, like, more Final Fantasy games recently. I don't know what it is. I've just been in, like, a super big mood to play, just some more Final Fantasy stuff. I miss playing Battle Revolution, one of my favorite games as a kid, although I struggled at it. I struggled at it too, but because I didn't know that you could transfer over your Pokemon from your DS. Like, you could copy, like, your DS Pokemon to the Wii. I didn't know that, so I got through, like, 90% of the game with, like, the base, like, rental Pokemon that they give you. Oh, you son of a bitch! This Sableye ruined my stride, what the fuck? Final Fantasy is awesome because you can just pick the one you think is the coolest. Well, that and I've also been, like, modding them to, like, look better. Because the pixel remasters on Steam are not the best. Because they kind of fuck up a lot of the port. So I've been, like, modding them. I've been looking into modding. I mentioned it in my Discord server. I want to find out the best way to play Final Fantasy VIII. I've never played Squall's game, so I am a bit interested to see how Squall's story goes. God, Caesar is so fucking... I've never used a Caesar till now, but god, it is really fun. I just don't care for the pixel remasters and emulate them. True, that's fair. But I don't even know, like, what the best version of them is, like, outside of that. True, Maddie, true. Make sure you have them all at like level 50 or 100, because then the game's gonna scale all the enemies to that level. So you want your Pokemon to be, like, matching levels. Because it goes by, like, the highest Pokemon on your team when it scales them up. I swear to fuck, this person outside popping these fireworks right now, I swear. How do y'all feel about people launching fireworks after, like, holidays? Like especially now that we're 7 days after. We are 9 days past the 4th of July. We are 9 days past. Why the fuck are you doing this? I just play FF8 on emulation. The remaster is just more work to mod than it's worth. That's really most of Final Fantasy's PC ports. The FF8 remaster's decay just has AI upscaling some areas. Really? I didn't know that. It sucks. When did it come out? Alright, so... I'm thinking this might be a good spot to leave off, because we are 2.5 hours into the stream. Oh, fuck. I hate fireworks to begin with, but at least I can expect them on the 4th. You're just an ass if you do them earlier or later. No, exactly, yeah. Maybe the day before or after I could understand a bit to, like, get rid of, like, the leftovers or whatever the fuck, or if, like, you had something going on. But 9 days later is ridiculous, dude. What the fuck are you doing? Square lost all their data to their assets a long time ago. Yeah, sadly that, yeah. Okay, yeah, so this is a good spot to leave off on. We'll kick off the next part fighting our rival. There we go, though. That was a... It's also why Kingdom Hearts 1 had to be rebuilt from the ground up. To be fair, that was for the better. Kingdom Hearts 1... OG Kingdom Hearts 1 is very rough around the edges. Kingdom Hearts... God, people don't agree with it. People are so like, oh, Kingdom Hearts 2 needs the remake. Nope. Kingdom Hearts 2 plays amazingly to this day. Kingdom Hearts 2 is still a great game. Kingdom Hearts 1 desperately needs a fucking remake. And I love Kingdom Hearts 1. Kingdom Hearts 1 is a fun game. But it is not friendly at all to new players, and it is very rough at times. Anyways, that being said, this is a good spot to leave off. Thank you all so much for watching. It was wonderful to have you all back. Sorry for having that certain individual crash the stream earlier. I banned their other account, but I'm guessing that was an account I forgot to ban. But anyways, once again, thank you all for showing up. It was great to have y'all. I love coming back always. It's always a great time. I'm thinking the next stream, we could either do a Final Fantasy, maybe a Shantae. Maybe just, I was actually thinking for, like, tomorrow, or, like, I was thinking tomorrow, maybe Mega Man, maybe Thursday or Tuesday, we could do, like, just, like, something on Twitch, because I do want to start streaming on Twitch as well. Maybe we could do, like, Fortnite, Overwatch, or something like that, maybe Marvel Rivals, something. Anyways, yeah, bye everybody, I'm seeing everybody here say bye in the chat. Thank you all for showing up. Do we want to raid somebody, though, real quick, before we go? Who do I have streaming on Twitch that I'm friends with? Oh, Bella's streaming. We can raid Bella. Fuck yeah. We can raid Bella after Twitch is done showing me this 30-second long ad. Hold on. Give us a moment, fam. Bum bum bum. Hold on, we're almost done. We're almost done. There we go. Now I can fetch the link. How do I fetch the link? How do I link? There we go. Copy link. Perfect. All right, everybody. This is my friend Beelzebella. Check him out. He's super cool. Make sure you do #MuffinRaid like in the chat right now. And yeah, I hope y'all will join. And thank you all for showing up. Like I said, this was great. I love this. And yeah, you watched my show. Now you know. Enjoy the content. You're free to go. I'll see y'all tomorrow, and y'all have a wonderful night. I'm Muffin Mythos, and bye-bye!